5 of these, specifically designed for firebombing. Most unusual to see that aircraft, and particularly hear it without the grumble of the big Wright engines, the piston engines, powered by two 1220 shaft horsepower Pratt & Whitney Canada PT6 turboprops, because this is probably the most numerous and most reliable turboprop built anywhere in the world these days. Modifications were developed by Conair in-house for the firefighting and engine replacement by the maintenance arm of the Conair group. And you can see they're dropping. That's what it does in real life. Of the Firecat required considerable rework of the fuselage, including raising the floor by 200 millimetres or about 8 inches over the torpedo bay, and the removal of all superfluous military equipment, and that reduced the overall weight by about 1,500 kilograms. The Turbo Firecat further enlarged the retardant tank to 4 compartments, totalling 3,292 litres, and saw the installation of the much lighter 1,220 shaft horsepower PT6. Aircraft's avionics suite was considerably enhanced and fitted with GPS. Everything goes out in one hit to take out crown fires. The French Sécurité Civile operated 19 Firecats and Turbo Firecats between 1982 and 2020. This one, Tanker 15, was manufactured by Grumman as an S-2 Tracker. It was converted in 1966 to a US-2A aircraft and assigned to the Naval Air Station, Willow Grove, Pennsylvania. Ended its career after time in Japan by being transferred to the continental United States to the Alameda Naval Air Station in California, right on San Francisco Bay. Placed in long-term storage, in '85 it was purchased by Conair and converted to a piston engine Firecat. Now it was one of the ones that were destined to go to France. Their civil defence agency of the French government, responsible for the protection of the French population from all sorts of things, including fires. September 2001, one of their pilots had to force land on the track. There was minimal damage, and in the recording it says minimal damage apart from the engines and propellers. Quite obviously a very expensive force. He's known for airworthy restoration and display. First registered Foxtrot Alpha Yankee Foxtrot Tango with a first flight in October 23. You can actually go onto the website and follow the individual history of this particular aircraft, everything that it did. A3A stands for Amicale Alliance des Avions Anciens. My French is abysmal. The group aims to safeguard French aeronautical heritage by the recovery and restoration of aircraft with the constant aim of reflying these aircraft linked to French national air history. Also includes training and integration of youth into different technical branches of aeronautics through practical applications offered by the maintenance of the entire fleet. A lot of students involved in this particular organisation. Group is based and flies these aircraft out of Henri Potez Amiens International Airport. It is not until you have actually experienced a bushfire that you really know how bad it can be. You cannot outrun it, and you are reliant upon aerial attack mostly to try and quell the fire as much as possible before you send in your ground. Very lovely display there by Hervé Vedette.